guys. Welcome, welcome. All right, so today we are talking about a special program. First of all, happy Sunday, happy Scholarship Sunday. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I know I have just been catching up on some messages from some friends this week. I'm going to meet up with some other friends tonight. And it's just been a weekend of meetups and some spontaneous happenings, but hey, that's life. All right, so today we are talking about a special program that you guys can use. Again, this is for my students who are tuning in on Sundays because that's when I speak to young professionals or young students. Maybe you're taking a gap year after high school, or maybe you're in high school, you're a high school sophomore, or maybe you're a freshman in college or whatnot, around that period of life. Then that's when I have my scholarship Sundays. That's who I have my scholarship Sundays for. So to get into it, this goes back to my last video where I mentioned taking on scholarships if you want to travel. So it kind of goes back to my story. If you didn't listen to it or haven't heard it, then go ahead and look at my last video or just do a search on my channel so that you can find it. I even have a video on my exchange here. It's just like a picture compilation of my year abroad in Europe, specifically Germany, a few years ago. And that was my first experience abroad, first experience traveling, and a very, very special opportunity that just changed my eyes, changed my life forever as to what is out there, what's available, and how we can use these experiences to level up. All right, so first things first, make sure to subscribe and like so that you can get more information and opportunities like this, especially if an opportunity is funded. Okay, so so let's get into it. The program that I am sharing is a very special one, and it is hosted in Germany. So you guys have probably seen it in my channel. For this program, you have a year abroad, and depending on where your age is at, then you can apply to this program, in the three different sectors, because it has three different age group sectors. To qualify for this program, you need to firstly be a student actually in college, for a specific one that I'm talking about right now. So you need to be a college student. I believe you need at least 2 years of college. So you need to be at least in your sophomore year, and you're looking for a life-changing experience, an opportunity to go overseas, study there, and also gain a little bit of work experience as well. So if that's not for you, if that sounds too long, then this is probably not the program for you. You do need to have a good GPA. I would say at least a 3.0. And I'm going to make sure that I have the right information up here for you guys, so that I'm not just pulling numbers out. But I've met people from this program and they really enjoyed it. So if you're in college, if you're looking for a scholarship to go abroad, you're still wondering where to go, maybe you're an international relations major, maybe you're in a linguistics type course, maybe you're teaching languages, or maybe you're studying languages, or maybe you're studying French, Latin, or any type of classics or liberal arts where a language would be a complement to, then this is definitely something to tune into, and it's definitely a program to tune into. More about the program is that you stay abroad. You will be staying with a host family the first couple of months, and you will also be going to language camp the first couple of months. So I was actually so jealous of this program because when I applied at first, then I was placed into the um, high school students program, and I just assumed that I would be placed into the young professionals or vocational program. Please do once you apply, and I'm going to give you guys the name of it within this video in a few seconds. But once you guys do apply, do please make sure that you're applying to the right program, and don't just assume that your application will be carried onto a different program, because that's the mistake that I made. So you have to be a US citizen. You have to be between the ages of 18 to 24. So if you're an older college student, like 27, 29 or whatnot, then you won't get in. Okay. You must already have your high school diploma, already complete general coursework, and a target internship field at a community college or university. You also need relevant work experience in a target internship field, demonstrate interest in Germany, and also have clear career goals. Okay, so this is actually very basic qualifications, right? So pretty much you need to have already finished high school, and you need to have some experience or achievements that you've done in your past, in your high school or early professional career in order to qualify. Okay. So the specific program, it is, like I said, 1 year. It's a 1 year commitment. No, you cannot do a half year. No, you cannot just split the time and say, oh, I want to leave like a month early or whatnot. You have to commit for the full year. Otherwise, this is not a good fit for you. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because then I want to pass on the torch. I want to pass on the opportunity for those of you who are looking to expand your horizons. You're looking to travel, you're looking to level up, and you're looking to give back to the community, or especially for those of you who are minority students. You guys know that I'm a big advocate for minority programs that focus on minority, either career development or career training or financial literacy training, or any type of training that really helps nurture Black people in general, as well as like other minority groups, but specifically Black people, because I feel like the I'll even say African diaspora really needs it. I feel like there has to be so much more work that's done within the African American community or African diaspora community. And the only way that starts is by having, funding your future, funding the right people to get to where they need to so that they can make change. So if that's you, if that's where you're at, if you're already a change maker, if you're already someone who's like very invested into your career and doing community work and things like that, then I highly recommend you apply to this program. The name of the program is called the CBYX program, specifically for young professionals. So remember, it has to be specific. Apply to the young professionals version because there are other versions of it. And the point of this program is to get both educational and to get academic, so to get educational and professional experience. I really wish that I had onboarded this experience and, onboarded this one because then I could have already the internship. You also study at a university during the time, or at least, a technical school. So it's a fantastic program to get that type of experience already out of the way. Um, this is one of the, this is actually the program that I mentioned before in my video. It's the program that I took abroad, but I took it at the high school level, even though I was technically a gap year student, because this was after I finished high school. The great thing that I love about the CB Regs program is that they pretty much do all the coordinating for you, the logistics, as far as okay, what where the orientation is happening. Sorry guys, I cannot speak today. So basically, they handle the logistics. So basically, all of the coordinating as far as getting together, having your orientation and traveling to Germany. The flights, even your flights are covered. Your hotel stay when you first get there is covered. So any major out of pocket expenses that is already covered for you. So that's why I specifically want, especially more African American students or African diaspora students to apply to this program so that you can, because then it's already paid for. I know some of you are struggling with with debt and um, finances and trying to finance your college education, not wanting to get into debt. Well, this is the major way that you can do it, right? So I'm a big advocate for finding alternate ways, even scholarship or funded ways to um, get that experience to go abroad. And what better time to do it is when you are young and you have the energy to do it. You don't have a huge family to worry about, and you have the time available to actually do that, go overseas. Because I have friends who they would love to travel. They would love to go to Europe, to Amsterdam or Germany or South Africa or Nigeria or Ghana, but they have a family at home or they have kids, and it's just a lot that they're handling, so that they have to exchange, one opportunity for the other. Not to say that that isn't great, congrats to them if they're taking care of the family. But um, it could have been you could have already had the experience of traveling and going abroad and doing something extra, doing something more with your life than just the basic American dream or American story. I guess you could call it American dream, right? Um, yeah. So this is for those of you who are you're already in college, you're ready, you have the energy, you need the funding. If you don't need the funding, if you already traveled to so many places, then um, I would say just leave it to someone, pass this video on to someone who really needs it, because that's what it's here for. When I went abroad, there were some students who I was like, I think they definitely don't need the scholarship as much. Like as far as what I saw and when I spoke to them, like there were some students who they had both families at home, who were or both parents at home. They were both working, and they had traveled to Germany a couple of times, um, back and forth, and you know money was not that much of an issue for them. Like even not even like the supplemental costs that you would just bring on your own to help support yourself. So I was just like, oh, I thought it was when I hear scholarship, I think, oh, this person, really needs it, and it's supposed to be something life changing for yourself to progress forward. But if it's not, then pass it on to someone who is deserving of it, who would be a great representative or ambassador, or someone who could really take the opportunity and make more of it, right? So I know what's also trending right now is that people are talking about Biden's loan forgiveness plan. Yes, and some of you are like, oh, well, if he forgives the college loan, then maybe I don't have to worry about too much. But you still never know for the future. He may revoke that in the end. We don't even have fully confirmed details, I think, right now. There hasn't been a rollout. If there is, then let me know, because I would love to know the details of that, because that can help us to stat. Otherwise, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. I hope this was helpful. Tune in on Sundays. Make sure that you're subscribed. Tune in on Sundays so that I can go ahead and interact with you guys online. I'm so sorry I didn't share as much of an announcement prior for this video, but go ahead and write your questions down in the comment section of this video so that I can already be answering your questions as I am online with you guys and chatting. So go ahead and do that. Lastly, make sure to go ahead and take advantage of my course on Udemy. Yes, I do offer a scholarship on it, so that you guys can actually learn and take advantage of it right now. So if you are interested, go ahead and click the link below, and you will have access to that course as well as my scholarship link as well. And there are limited spots to that. So if you guys sign up, then just know that there are limited spots, so please do not abuse that. But if you need it, then go ahead and use the scholarship link that I have to my Udemy course. Besides that, I also have my masterclass course. Masterclass class. It is free as well right now for my scholarship students who tune in on Sundays. So go ahead and sign up for that in the section below, RSVP, and make sure that you're in that class. Be ready with your questions, guys, because I really love hearing from you. I've seen some of you live in person, and then some of you I've just met online here. So it's very exciting, and I'd love to help you out as much as I can when it comes to the scholarship, the travel, and the funding part. So I hope this helps you guys. Subscribe. And I'm trying to look for more information here. So more details on the course will come. More details on the program. It will actually be in the masterclass that I'm in the next masterclass that I share. So I can speak more in detail live, answer questions live there. And yes, if you want to see, if you want to look at where I've been, like in Germany, like a snapshot of my adventure, you can go ahead and search it within the YouTube channel as well. Yeah. And lastly, like I said, the course, it's open for you to learn more about if the gap year abroad or if a study year abroad is right for you. I also share a little bit more about my own personal journey there, going abroad, getting funding, and my the scholarship process that I went through to ultimately get funded, to travel abroad for a year. So I hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna head out. I have to head out to a meetup right now, but I enjoyed meeting you all, and see each other next time.